Here's the softbox, including all the rods and the converter ring, packed in the included carry bag. All that's missing is the studio light and stand. This is how the main part of the softbox looks when I take it from the bag. At least it's how it looks after a small addition I'll describe in a minute. The rods are already in place and ready to go into the converter ring. As sold, you can't do that because there's nothing at the top end of the reflector to keep the rods lined up. That's what I use the tape and Velcro for. Let's take a look. You cut off a 4.5-inch piece of tape and a 1 by 2-inch piece of hook side Velcro. Stick the Velcro to one end of the tape. Double over the other end so it meets the other end of the Velcro. Trim the edges. You don't have to worry if things don't line up exactly or if the measurements are a little bit off. Anything in the ballpark will do. Finally, poke a hole at the end that doesn't have the Velcro. Here's a finished piece next to the one we've been working on. Make 7 more and you're in business. You attach them to the Velcro that goes around the top edge of the reflector to keep the rods from getting tangled up. Another benefit, to pack things away, you just roll this part of the softbox up, rods still in place, and slide it into the case. Now, as I begin feeding the poles into the adapter, everything stays lined up and in the proper order. One hint on assembly. I found it easier if I put a couple of rods in one side and then put in 1 or 2 from the other side. That, for me, is much easier than inserting the rods in order working my way around the reflector. Just keep putting them in until you're done with all 8. This may be the best time to attach the softbox to your light, since you can use the rods to hang on to and also have the advantage of the openings. Whenever you like, slip on the reflector end piece and you're done with this part of the setup. Now, let's take a look at the reflector side and see about connecting the internal diffuser. The reflector has 8 small loops that, in addition to acting as guides for the rods, also are places to clip the internal diffuser. These are the supplied clips and they work okay. However, I had a bunch of these S-Beaners lying around and figured I might as well use them instead. They do make it a bit easier to get the softbox set up, and I'm not sure if they're worth the additional cost if you don't already have them on hand.